Good morning. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. Today is April 6th, 2022. Let's start today off with a blessing. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this 6th day of April 2022. A blessing for the collective to hold on to. Okay, we get this blessing. This is you are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way. Regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do, all is a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, for all serves a divine purpose. All is blessed. Namaste. Let me read this to you one more time. You are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way, regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do. All is a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, for all serves a divine purpose. All is blessed. Namaste. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Okay, I have some fantastic questions this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. My first question is from Denny. Denny would like to know, how does Jesus feel about the Republican Party? How does Jesus, the energy of Jesus, feel about the Republican Party? Have a jumper. Here we go. What the jumper was, war. Okay, here we go, guys. How does Jesus feel about the Republican Party? Okay. First card we get is the Chariot. This is rushing forward like going to war. The energy. This is chaotic energy. This is people taking the lives of others. In the heart of this question, we get the crossroads. The crossroads is change. The crossroads is the symbolism of change. It is like a giant X. This is the crossroads where things must evolve. Below we have the King of Wands. This is a man who is concerned with the welfare of those that he oversees. The energy that I am feeling from Jesus, then this is an energetic being, is sadness. And it's not at the Republican Party. This is sadness for humans as a whole. We have allowed ourselves to be divided by words, to put on a coat that separates us from our fellow man, while we are not remembering that this separation was caused by men to do nothing other than to separate us. The energy that is Jesus wants all of us to understand that we control how our world progresses or stagnates. It is what we hold in our hearts. It is what we create with our minds, our unconscious biases, our hatefulness towards each other, our disregard to living things, to life itself. The energy that is the Christ is disheartened. However, the message that the Christ wants to tell everyone is that we hold the power, we hold the key to change, and that key is love. Love for each other, love for this planet, love for ourselves. Because until we love ourselves as the divine creation that we are, we can't love anything else, anyone else. Right now, we are being asked to change the way that we see, to change the way that we speak, to change the way that we interact with others around us. Truth must be our sword and our shield. We have to get out of our own way. We have to stop playing into the divisive tactics of talking heads that only seek to harm us, that only seek to divide us. The Christ energy is unity. It is the lotus. It is life, love, acceptance of each other, not trying to change each other, not trying to control each other, just to love each other and to help in any way that we can. So, Denny, I'm going to finish reading these cards, but that message is the message that we have to carry with us. Christ, the Christ energy, the Jesus energy, wants us to love each other and to lay down divisiveness, hatred, and war. Through love, we can change the entire world. Through acceptance and tolerance of each other and just loving people as they are unconditionally, not asking them to change to something that we like. We have to meet people where they are, see people as they are, and love them regardless. Back to the tarot. In front, we have the obstruction card. This obstruction card is us. We are the ones that get in our own way. The earth, the world is the way that it is because people want to control other people. People want to have their way, want to have things for them but not for others. Greed and avarice are a downfall of any society. We are only, and we can only be as good as the least of us. If we are not taking care of our most vulnerable, then we cannot care for ourselves. Change cannot be made if we have people who are languishing in poverty and avarice. The sun is set to rise, as it always does. The sun will cleanse this planet. Time and tide changes all things, and we are in a system of change. But remember, this death that we are going through right now is to be reborn. The chaos that we are living through, the uncertainty, this is the fire through which we must pass so that we can be sanctified, burned clean, and reborn. And this is where we are. We are in creation. We are in a system of change. This affects every single one of us. Our consciousness is being dragged up quickly. We are learning, we are growing, and we are becoming our next selves. Excellent question, Denny. I hope I answered your question satisfactorily. My next question is from Sharon Q. And Sharon would like to know, will Cruz, will old Ted, be held accountable for uh, his involvement in January 6th? Again, I keep telling everyone that people are trying to pretend that what we saw didn't happen. Cruz was uh, Cruz held his own little rally, okay, before the insurrection. All of us saw it on mainstream media in 2021. This is all these people were caught on film. They were all caught on film. And we're still sitting here arguing whether these people will face justice. Let's ask this question. Again, the Republican Party is trying to, the GOP is trying to instruct their base to disbelieve their eyes, even if they participated. Okay, will Ted Cruz be held accountable for his actions on January 6th? Here we go. Ted Cruz is facing his own tower moment. Again, these slimy people. We're going to see. Okay, he's not up for re-election because he just got re-elected. We have to understand that where the inner workings is, where these people are getting their power, is through nefarious, just dark deeds. Will Ted Cruz face any consequences? Will he be held accountable for his actions on January 6th? The answer is yes. All of these people are going to be held accountable. However, what's going to cause despair is people not believing that justice was served according to how they believe it should be served. We have to remember these people who were under 45's administration have all already been given a pass. It is 2022. 45 left office in 2020. Okay? Well, in 2021. Nobody, except for Trump's lawyer, has spent one day in jail. Okay? The only person who has been charged with the crimes is Michael Cohen, the lawyer for 45 who spilled the beans. The only one prosecuted has been Michael Cohen. We have to understand where this is. The only person to be punished is the person who spoke. This is the energy that we are dealing with. Below, we have the Knight of Cups. This is a gift. Ted Cruz is a gift to us. This is going to be later. These people need so much accolades, adoration. They need to be in the spotlight. They talk themselves into their own dilemmas. Ted Cruz is no different. Ted Cruz is already in a fight with his party because he's an outcast, because he is a lecherous, scumbaggy personality, okay, for entertainment purposes only. He is a slime ball. People do not enjoy being in his company. He's low vibrating, low energy. He is going to lose. This man does not care that he is a worm. Does not care. That's where he's comfortable. That's where he makes his living, is in the bowels of existence, the lowest common denominator. He is at a crossroads. His future is changing, and it is not going to change for the better. In the end, Cruz is going to suffer his losses. He will be ruined one way or another. Nobody is going to get away with what they've done. But if we keep giving them energy, it will draw out how long it takes to bring these people to justice. Okay, my next question is from Garden with the Mebanes, and their question is about Joe Biden and Kamala. I think the question was more about what will Joe Biden do when Kamala becomes president. But I mean, what would Joe Biden do when Kamala becomes president? Joe Biden is the first lady, not the president. So I I can't really compare them because there's nothing to compare. They don't stand on equal footing. Um, but let's see how Joe Biden regards Kamala. How does Joe Biden feel about Kamala Harris? That's a question that we can ask. Spirit guides, universe, please speak freely through me. How does Joe Biden feel about Kamala Harris? Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. All right. Joe Biden sees Kamala differently than other people see her. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see. And remember that everybody's not in the same room all the time. Um, what Jill Biden feels about Kamala is that she's a benevolent, a generous person, that she gives a lot of her time, she gives a lot of her expertise, and she gives a lot she gives a lot of herself to other people. Joe Biden is afraid that people won't stand with Kamala, that people will walk away from her because she is a woman of color. And this is how she feels about the energy of the way that America is behaving, especially with Ketanji Jackson right now. She's feeling this that um, as a woman, and this is what it is, as a woman and as a woman of color, that that this war on women is going, that the men will are not standing up for the women. She believes that Kamala is overwhelmed in her position, that she has been given things that she did not want to have to pursue in ways that she was not prepared to have to pursue them. In the near future, she gets the Hermit card. And this is kind of how Kamala is kind of left standing alone, holding the light, trying showing the way for other people. But this is her. This is not this is not a treason card for Kamala. This is a lonesome card. This is somebody who is standing alone in the dark. And she needs help. Jill feels that Kamala is very capable, that she can see the future, that she understands. She has that gift of vision, and she has a compassionate soul. She is not afraid, though. But I believe there have been conversations between the two of them that have had both of them dissolved all the way down to tears on just how things are, the 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 walls that Kamala is constantly running into. Jill thinks Kamala has a strength. She thinks that she is resolute and strong, and she is. However, we all have to remember that all of us are human. We can only take so much. Be mindful that there is a lot of negative energy being cast upon the Biden administration. That is, they are attempting to keep them low vibration, to keep them from getting work done. Guys, again, we must. The help that we can do is sending energy to those who are struggling, to those who are in need. There is so much more to Kamala Harris than we know. We have only seen the tip of the iceberg. When the time is right, Kamala Harris will emerge. She will emerge with her sword. And this is a young person, and she is pretty young. This is a person who is going to come into her power. Let me read you what the Page of Swords reads. This is authority overseeing secret service and spying. So this is authority. Okay, she is going to come into her power. She's going to come in young and strong, and she's going to change some things. But gardening with the Mebanes, Joe Biden has a favorable look upon Kamala Harris, um, with this, and sees her as a strong, capable woman. Okay, my next question is again from Denny. Denny would like to know, when the Green New Deal passes, will Wall Street dump big oil? This is an important question, guys. Now, we have to understand why big oil has such a hold on our nation, on the entire world. And that's because it was built on that. Our finances, the United States money is in oil. Okay? This is why uh, our government allows big oil to do so many nefarious acts, because they are in bed together, and that should be illegal. It should be wrong. So when the Green New Deal passes, and I believe it will as well, Denny, we just have to get past this chaotic time. Will Wall Street dump big oil? And the first card out was the Four of Rods, which can definitely be yes. And we got a second yes. Yes, Denny. Big oil is going to go the way of the dinosaurs, but it is going to be a drawn out, staggering death because big oil is the entity, is the underlying entity that is running this world. You want to know who's doing it? It is big oil, okay? Because it is universal. Every country uses oil. Every country has automobiles that use gasoline, which it has made the gas and oil industry the most powerful entity on this planet. The entities that run the world run gas and oil. But the answer is yes. But this is going to be um, the huge change, catalytic change, because when that happens, the entire world will change and it will be hard, okay? It will be drastic. Just understand all these factories, all this stuff is built on gas and oil. Okay, my next question is from Liz L. And Liz L asked about Viktor Orban. Um, he has been re-elected to Hungary. Guess he's one of Vlad's buddies, maybe a despot. I did not look him up. So, Viktor Orban has been re-elected to Hungary. Is this a problem for the rest of the world? Will this further the war in the Ukraine? Will this further bad actors? Here we go. Viktor Orban was reelected to Hungary. Will this serve to help Vlad? There, we'll ask this. Will Viktor Orban help Vlad in his war? The card that jumped out and turned over is the Tower, facing a lot of trouble, a lot of ruin. Okay, distress, ruin, calamity, disgrace. Already a bad card. Here we go, Viktor Orban. We get the moon. Dirty things are gonna come out. Oh my goodness. There's our first answer. Yes, Viktor Orban is going to aid Vlad in the war. He is going to be severe in his handling of Ukrainian citizens. I want to say some of these that his soldiers are already there aiding the Russians. This is going to end in his soldiers in his country becoming beleaguered and beat down. Okay, there is going to be a scale of mutiny that is going to happen, and I hope it happens sooner than later. This is a human changing condition. People are going to stop saying that I was told to go kill my brother, to go kill my friend, to go kill my cousin, because this is what it is. These people that are in Belarus, that are in Russia, that are in Hungary, that are in Poland, that are in all of these countries surrounding the Ukraine, they have family that live in these countries. They have brothers and sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins, grandparents. And this is going to be a changing of the consciousness of these soldiers that are going in, killing people that look like their babas, killing people who look like their cousins, watching little children be raped and mutilated and branded like cattle. The terribleness is happening. We cannot avert our eyes to what is going on. Okay, so the answer, Liz, yes, Viktor Orban is going to aid Vladimir Putin in trying to take over the world. And it is going to end badly for him. He has the tower. The tower was his first card. He is going to face ruin. on an exponential level because of the choices that he makes. This is where people's free will is going to come back to haunt them. Okay? My next question is from VCOOLWATER. And VCOOLWATER, I'm sorry you're sick, VCOOLWATER, has a stomach virus. And this is norovirus, guys. This is norovirus, the most contagious stomach flu ever. And it is going around in like 9 states out of control. Why? Because the United States is open for business. And like I said in last in Monday's show, guys, the only way that we're going to stop any of these viruses is through hand hygiene. And the norovirus is spread through dirty hands. Dirty hands. Dirty hands touching food. Dirty hands touching surfaces. And then those germs being ingested by another person that causes the norovirus. And this is a nasty, nasty stomach flu. I think norovirus is probably something that if you have been alive on this planet for more than 10 years, you have probably suffered the stomach flu. However, this is now in big, big numbers. But remember, this is because people are out, restaurants are open, and hygiene, unfortunately, has taken a back seat once again. Okay. So I'm going to do a reading on this norovirus. How long well, norovirus is always with us, but I'm going to ask will norovirus become a problem in North America during this time? Will the norovirus become a problem in North America? Yes. Second card. Yes. Another gift. Here we go. I got 4 yeses. 4 yeses. Norovirus is going to be a big thing again. This is about us taking care of ourselves. Okay, get the Hierophant. This is government. Okay, there we go. Never can remember to turn that off. Here we go. But here's our yeses. This norovirus is going to be a dangerous thing that we are dealing with this year. Okay, and then we got justice. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Be picky about where you eat. Look around the place. If it's dirty, the workers are probably dirty. Check the bathroom. If the bathroom is filthy, don't eat there. Okay? We are at the time now where we are going to have to take care. We are going to have to take care of ourselves. We cannot expect anybody else to protect us. We know we are still living in COVID and we are unmasked. And this is an airborne disease. Norovirus is a real thing. It's stomach cramping, diarrhea, pain. Pain. It's no fun. You know, you're talking a couple of days off of work. You're talking about sick, anxious children. Hygiene is the best way. And guys, cook at home. Please, cook at home. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. And Beautiful Girl is talking about Doug Jones. Doug Jones is a former U.S. attorney who prosecuted the KKK in the 1963 church bombing, where the little black girls got blew up in that church in Birmingham. I think it was in Birmingham. Anyway, Doug Jones is mentoring, guiding Ketanji Jackson, and Beautiful Girl would like to know: will uh, Doug Jones run for office, or will he be placed in Biden's cabinet? And let's ask that question: will Doug Jones run for office or be placed in Biden's cabinet? Will Doug Jones Run for office or be placed in Biden's cabinet? Yes. Yes. Okay, we got a yes. So what is our yes? Will he be placed in Biden? Will he be placed in Biden's cabinet? We'll just go there. So yes, he is going to be a part of this, but let's see. Will he be placed in Biden's cabinet? Yes, first card. We got the lovers, the partnership. Doug Jones is being cast. He is going to be placed as a mentor. The the oh gosh, how do I say this? Um, the gates have been opened. Um, the gates have been opened. Doug Jones is a person of color, and he is going to be put in a position to help other people of color maneuver the waters as they step into positions of power that have been previously closed off to them. We are in a system of change. Joe Biden is going to be the shepherd of that change, ushering people, opening doors for people to enter areas that have been completely closed off to them up until this point. Excellent question, beautiful girl. And the next question, beautiful girl, has is, will the Constitution of the United States be rewritten to include, to be for all humans in America, for all humans, not just for some? Will the Constitution of the United States be rewritten to more closely regard our population? Here we go. Yes, yes, but it's gonna go. This is gonna go. It's gonna go through heartbreak. The first card out, we get this the seven of swords. Okay, the little theft card trying to get away with something. Things are going to change. These are the things that are going to be challenged. The theft of democracy, the theft of people. Again, I keep telling everybody that the slavery that America did to Africa is the karma that is sitting on this country. Things have to change within that realm. Until that karma is dealt with, we are going to keep seeing the things that we are seeing that go with this race relation stuff. This is this is the harbinger. Okay. So, will the Constitution be rewritten? I'm just going to get straight to our yeses. Our first yes, we get the world inverted, because I want to read you the world inverted, and then I'm going to understand. I'm going to explain to you why we got this card. The world inverted reads inertia, fixity, stagnation, and permanence. Okay. We have to make permanent in this country equal rights. The word equity, equanimity is what is hanging over the United States right now. Until there is equanimity for all men, America is going to suffer in our karmic um, and what we have to pay back karmically, energetically. Okay, our second yes, we get the Three of Cups, the celebration. Yes, and this is a coming together. The last card we get is the Three of Swords. We've got a lot of threes, okay, and we know things happen in threes. But the Three of Swords, this is the heartache, the heartbreak. This is removal, absence, delay, division, rupture. But this is removal of things that need to change. This is the revisal of things that are yet to come. And guys, don't think that all of this is going to happen in 2022. They did not write the Constitution in 1 year, okay? It is going to take more time than that to fix things. However, when this change occurs, we will be in a system of chaos and turmoil. When this change comes, it will be because we will be rebuilding this country. We will be rebuilding ourselves as a population. Okay? Understand that we are in a big system of change. Understand that. And things may get very, very hard for us. Be prepared. Things that you see happening overseas, war crimes that are happening in the Ukraine, please don't fool yourself. Don't lull yourself into a false sense of security to think that that could not happen right here in the United States. We must remain vigilant. We must learn how to use our energy to change our world. Instead of complaining, instead of being mad, channel that energy to where you want it to go. You see something that you think needs to be rectified, send your energy there. Put your focus on the people who can actually do something. Instead of wasting that energy in worry and anger, focus that energy and laser direct it to the entities that need it to get the job done to change the world in the manner that we want it changed. We want people held accountable for the crimes that they've committed. Send your energy to Merrick Garland. Send your energy to the DOJ. You want our president to be strong and resolute. Send your energy to Joe Biden. Send him courage. Send him strength. We have that power. We can do this. And if we wish to see change, we must change it. Okay. All right. My last question is from Spirit Beyond the Stars. Spirit Beyond the Stars is talking about electric cars, and she wants to know, have these with the rush to electrify the cars, have we considered what we are going to do with the toxic battery waste that produces? Okay, once nobody is using gas cars, which will still take another 20 years, what will happen to all the battery components, the toxic chemicals? In Oklahoma, uh, where Spirit is, they are building a new park. But as they started digging, they found batteries. Now, where they have just dug a hole and dumped all these batteries into Gaia, into our Mother Earth. This cadmium, lead, all these chemicals that could leach into the earth, leach into the water, were just thrown into the ground. It is now going to cost taxpayers of Oklahoma, $400 million. Taxpayers, not the company that buried those batteries there. It is going to cost taxpayers $400 million to do an economic clean, to clean the eco clean for the environment. $400 million in Oklahoma. We're talking about changing the way that we do things. We still have to protect. We have to think further than the end of our nose. So, um, Spirit, I can tell you that they have not. They have it on paper on how they're going to dispose of, but they're exactly what you're facing is exactly how they're planning on handling battery waste in the future, which again is going to cause an environmental problem. We have to change. We will change. We are going to evolve to where certain things are not even necessary. But until We stop trying to make money off of energy because energy is free. We could harness energy for free and it would not have any harmful side effects. There is no harmful side effects to solar energy. There are no harmful side effects to wind energy. Both of those can be harnessed to use in our vehicles. They are not, because there is no profit in free. The reason that our world is being torn down, torn apart, is because people are making money off of that which was given to us freely, and not allowing people who wish to give energy freely an opportunity to do so. And that's what they did to Tesla. They silenced him, stole his work. If that man had been allowed to bring his inventions to the world, we would not be where we are today. And we all have to understand that. I know this has been a little bit different. Energy's a little bit different. But guys, we are in a system of a change right now from the cosmos to the earth. You should be able to feel the vibration. It's almost like an excitement. We are on the verge of change. Open your eyes, see what's going on around you. Open your heart, care about what is going on around you. Focus your energy, turn it into power. Don't leave it as fear. Fear hurts us, power helps us. Give strength to those who need it. Give it to yourself. Don't worry. Stop worrying. Turn off the news for today. 24-hour challenge. Turn off the news. Just the news. Turn off the news. Don't worry about it. See how you feel tomorrow. See how you feel tomorrow. See if your stress level goes down from not indulging, from not dosing yourself with chaos, because that's what the news does. It is dosing you. It is like a heroin addict and heroin. Okay, that's what the news is. They keep giving you enough to keep you anxious, enough to keep you coming back, enough to keep you scared, enough to keep you clutching your pearls. Turn it off. See how you feel. And then if you can turn it off for one day, try two. Then try a week. Okay? Then try just reading your news instead of listening to any talking head talk about it. Try to extract yourself from the chaos. Understand that you are being manipulated, that you are being kept in a stressful, low vibration to keep you anxious, to keep you controlled. Okay, guys. Um, the weather, again, I'm not even going to do it because it's crazy. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, I feel for y'all. I am so sorry. But again, the weather is also showing us that we are in a system of change. We must adapt the way that we think, the way that we believe, and the way that we respond to things. We have to change the way that we view our whole reality. I love you. I love you. Don't be scared. Be prepared. You are gods and goddesses. We we are the heroes that we have been waiting for. Take that energy that is your magic, that is your power, and do something constructive with it today. Make miracles happen. I love you. I love you. Step into your power today. Namaste, guys. Be the best you can be. I love you. Bye-bye.